How to make any girl fall in love with you. You fall in love with me. She will fall in love with me. That's not gonna work. You gotta put in the work. I'm gonna start with the most obvious one, which is your looks. I'm not saying you have to look like a supermodel, like you don't. But you have to look presentable. Whenever you go out, do you even look in the mirror and be like, do I look good? Like, would I date myself? Would I look at me and be attracted if I was the other gender? Anyways, because a lot of times you're like, oh, I really wish I had someone, but you don't even look in the mirror before leaving your home. It sounds obvious, but a lot of times it's not. Whenever you leave your home, make sure that you're smelling good, that you're looking good, you know, like just clean, your clothes fit you well. I really believe that anyone is good looking if they know how to present themselves. You just have to learn how to do that. Number 2, when she's talking to you, just absorb it and don't rush to answer her. Make sure you capture the little things. Like, let's just say she's talking about her mom. Remember her mom's name, or her pet. Remember her pet's name, her favorite food, her favorite TV show. Remember these things, because then you can throw it in a different conversation. Let's just say you guys are speaking a week later, and then you say, how's your mom? And then you mention her mom's name. I checked out that TV show you just told me about. And then you mention the TV show name. Like, these little things make her think that you care and you pay attention to her. And let me tell you, a girl loves to be listened to. Girls in general have this need for attention and love and care. And the fact that you remember these things will make her already light up and be like, wow, he's different. Like, he remembered these things. This one is so easy to do, and it puts you in the top of her list, which is say her name. You know her name, right? I hope you know her name. If you don't, present yourself to her and make sure you get her name. Okay, that's the first step. I should have said that first. And then give her a compliment, like, hey Victoria, nice jacket. And the compliment here is not the focus. It doesn't really matter. What matters is that you said her name. People love to be called by their names because it gives them a sense of familiarity. For some reason, I feel special with him. And it's just because you said her name. It's like that song from Rihanna, say my name, say my name. Is it Rihanna or Beyonce? Anyways, she knew what she was writing when she said, say my name, because girls love when you say our names. Not just girls, like I think guys too, right? If you're a girl and you want a guy, like you just, hey Matthew, how's your day? Activates that brain power and be like, wait, who's calling my name? Who's calling me? Now transition a little bit to the text messages. Let's just say you just got her phone number and now you're texting. Give her compliments that are not simply about her looks. So like, nice meeting you. I love the way you carry yourself. I love how you're so easy to talk to. You know, things that focus on her personality, on her inner self and who she really is. I think that will give you a much better chance of her even considering going out with you on a date, you know, if you want to ask for that later. And it also shows how you're different. You're not just like every other guy that's been next to her and be like, oh, I like you because your body is this way, or because your face looks like that, or your hair looks like this. Like, pretty girls, they listen to a lot of guys telling her, oh, you look a certain way, you look that way, you look this way. But they don't hear too much people telling them about who they are inside. That is a very good point. There's this phrase that I've heard a lot, and it says, live a life that she would want to be part of. And that doesn't mean you have to travel the world or show off all these fancy things that are going on in your life. Take her to cool adventures. That does not involve money. You can literally just take her to a picnic at the beach, or a road trip. Okay, road trip does involve some money, but it's not like a lot. Go hiking at a nice view. Take her to places that are fun and not just at home watching TV or something. It's okay to do it sometimes, but if that's the only thing that you come up with for dates, it'll be boring. Girls like adventures and a man that can plan something fun. It doesn't have to involve a lot of money, just fun. It just shows that you put thought into that date and that you care. Okay, this one I was debating if I should put in the video or not, but I'm gonna have to, because so many people don't know how to hug. Do you know how to hug someone? Obviously, that depends on cultures and things like that. Like, I was born in Brazil, so in Brazil people are very touching. Like, they hug you, they even kiss you if they don't know you. But in America, I've noticed that it doesn't work like that. People barely hug you, they barely kiss, like even your cheeks, like definitely not. Nothing wrong with that, with any of them, it's just different, right? It's gonna get to a point where you're gonna feel comfortable enough that you can hug her and she can hug you too. and make sure that she's also comfortable to do that too. Like, you're gonna get it from her vibe. Don't be like, you have to know how to hug. So make sure your arms are open, you know, open, so she has room to come to you. If it's your first time hugging her, I would say go sideways, like this. I think these sideways hugs are really good, especially in the beginning. And then she's gonna go right here, and you're gonna give her a hug. You don't have to squeeze hard, obviously, but like, show her that you're not made of paper. You can hug her, okay? That's an important point. The back hugs are also very cute, but that one is a little more intimate, so you're gonna have to already be in a certain level with her to be able to give her a back hug. For right now, let's just talk about the front hug. So yeah, like that is fine. If you go from right here, that's a little more intimate too, so you're probably gonna wanna be, you will probably have to already had this hug with her first. Then you're gonna go right here, and then you can go from the back. Okay, like one thing at a time. Learn how to match her vibe. So if you're giving her a hug and she is like barely squeezing you at all, maybe she doesn't want you to, maybe she's not that comfortable. But if she's giving you a pretty comfortable hug, you can go a little more, you know, like hug her a little more like an actual hug. Make sure you get her vibe. Just analyze it, feel it out, and don't get overwhelmed with your feelings. You know, make sure your focus is on her and not on how you're like, I can't believe that I'm giving her a hug. No, just think of her. How is she feeling? Is she comfortable with this or not? How, you know, that's important. Moving on, if you have any talents or skills, show it. If you play an instrument like drums, guitar, or anything, don't wait to show it. Being good at something is very attractive. And it doesn't need to be a big talent. Like, you don't have to sing like Michael Jackson. And if you think, oh, I have no talents, you do have talents. But even if it's something small, like, hey, I can do this, I make weird noises, like, she's gonna remember that. It's something that highlights your personality or something just unique about you. Anything you're good at, just take advantage of it and use it for your favor. If you have any photos with a baby, like your nephews, your cousins, and you're like holding the baby, send it to her. That's how you get a girl pregnant. She's gonna look at the photo and give a sense of trust. Like, she can trust you. It's very family coded. There's nothing more attractive than a man who has emotional intelligence. A man who can control his emotions. You don't give in with your emotions right away. You can actually control yourself and your instincts in any kind of way. If you're angry, whatever it is, you can control yourself. Like, a man who can do that is hot. Now, this point is probably one of the most important ones out of this whole video. Women fall in love with how you treat them. If in the beginning you treat them so well and you give them all these incredible gifts, and not only gifts that you buy, but yourself, you know, you truly are kind and loving and respectful, and then with time you start to slack off and don't give her that attention anymore, or it's not as loving, you start to lose your temper a lot easier, you should expect her to also fall out in love with you because she fell in love with how you treated her in the first place, and then suddenly that disappeared. You have to make sure you find someone that you love for who they are and not just simply because of how they look. If you love them for who they are, it will be a lot easier to maintain that attitude, that love, and that kindness, and you love to be able to work harder and harder to be more like that and to be better for her. So if you're just in love with someone because of how they look, you actually don't love them because you don't even know them. You just like how they look, and that's fair. That's an important part of a relationship. You have to be attracted to them physically, but most important one is who they are. Who are you? That's important. And once you get to know that person deeply, you will know, like, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, you know? And I know I'll strive to be the better me every single day. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna post some extra tips in the Golds member. Give it a like to the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time.